Today, Harry will celebrate his 37th birthday with Meghan, and 2 children Archie and Lilibet. It will be his 2nd birthday away from the firm since the Sussexes' decision to quit the royal family. Brothers William and Harry have been in an alleged rift since the Duke of Sussex made the unprecedented decision to step down from senior royal duties with wife Meghan, last year. Tensions reportedly widened after the Sussexes' trademark bombshell 2-hour interview with Oprah Winfrey in March, where the couple claimed they had felt hounded by the press. On his relationship with his brother, Harry said a distance had formed between the pair and that their relationship was one of space at the moment. However, the Duke reiterated his love for his brother and added, "Time heals all things hopefully." Harry said, "I love William to bits." Read more. Prince Harry's plan for meeting with Prince Charles, dreading it. He TMS my brother, we TM've been through hell together, we have a shared experience, but we were on different paths. Yet unearthed accounts show that William supported Harry TMS plea for privacy when the Duke and Duchess of Sussex first began dating. In a strongly worded statement released in November 2016, Harry lashed out at the sexism and racism of social media trolls and urged the media to allow the couple privacy. He stressed that his relationship with Meghan is not a game, it is her life and his. The statement added that Harry was also worried about Ms. Markle TMS safety and deeply disappointed that he has not been able to protect her. The move was considered bold, with the palace having very rarely issued statements about William and Harry TMS private life before then. The Evening Standard even claimed at the time that Harry had considered getting round-the-clock security for Meghan. Subsequent reports that William did not support Harry's plea for privacy were soon quashed as the Duke of Cambridge released a statement of his own a week later. The statement read, "The Duke of Cambridge understands the situation concerning privacy and supports the need for Prince Harry to support those closest to him." A royal source told The Telegraph that the 2 brothers had a heart-to-heart conversation about whether it was right to make a public plea to stop their abuse trademark of Ms. Markle. The source added, "The Duke was as alarmed as anyone about what was happening to Meghan." Of course, the royal family have since been in reported tension triggered by Harry and Meghan TMS departure, while Harry TMS July announcement that he is to publish a wholly truthful memoir has allegedly caused further rifts. Royal expert Ingrid Seward, who is editor-in-chief of Majesty magazine, told Express.co.uk last month that William will come out the worst from the memoir TMS revelations. Ms. Seward said, "William is probably the one that will come out of this worst of all, because there is a row between William and Harry, and basically if Harry says things that are inappropriate about the monarchy, that is William TMS future. It TMS not Harry TMS future, he is out of it now, but it is William TMS future." Ms. Seward added that Prince Charles will naturally feel wounded if Harry repeats accusations that he hasn't TMT been a great father. Duchess of Cambridge will visit RAF Bryce Norton in Oxfordshire on Wednesday to chat to those who took part in Operation Pitting, which saw more than 15,000 people airlifted out of Kabul during August. The engagement would have been a good fit for the Duke of Sussex if he was still working royal. Harry, who quit royal duties last year for a new life in California with Meghan Markle, served in the army for 10 years and carried out 2 tours of Afghanistan. The Duke continues to support veterans with his Invictus Games for wounded, injured and sick servicemen and women. During Kate's visit tomorrow, she will meet RAF aircrews and medics who supported evacuees at Kabul airport and civilians and volunteers who established a repatriation center at RAF Bryce Norton. More than 850 people arrived at the RAF base and were provided practical support like food, clothing, children's toys and medical help while their details were processed. Operation Pitting involved every unit at the military base, with personnel working alongside the Royal Navy, Army, local authorities and aid organizations in Afghanistan and the UK. It is Kate's first royal engagement after the summer break. Follow below for live updates on the royal family. The Queen has cause for celebration after a difficult royal year for Her Majesty. The monarch, 95, is celebrating her most successful racing season in decades. It comes after a difficult royal year for the Queen with the death of her beloved husband Prince Philip and the fallout from Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's Oprah Winfrey interview. The monarch's horse, Fresh Fancy, won his race at Kempton Park yesterday, marking Her Majesty's 30th winner of the flat season. It means 2021 is the Queen's most successful racing season since the Racing Post began its records in 1988. Sarah Ferguson and her son-in-law Edoardo Mopelli-Mozzi were among those who publicly congratulated Kate's brother James Middleton on his recent happy news. The Duchess of Cambridge's younger brother announced on his Instagram account on Sunday that he had tied the knot with Ollie's copyright Ethernet, 2 years after he proposed to her. Thousands of people, including friends, royal fans and supporters of the couple, flocked onto the social media platform to congratulate them. Among them, there was the Duchess of York, who shortly after the post was shared signaled to be happy for Ollie's copyright E and James by putting a like on the image. One of her sons-in-law, Princess Beatrice's husband Edo, also publicly shared his delight at the happy news. He wrote under James's post, "So happy for you both." The Duke of York is reportedly looking to remarry his ex-wife Sarah Ferguson after the pair became closer during the pandemic, a source has told Vanity Fair's Katie Nicholl. Prince Andrew, who has been living at Royal Lodge in Windsor with Sarah since 1996, is planning to get married again if he is able to move on with life after allegations of sexual abuse, which he denies. A source said, "They still love and care for each other a great deal and have been living together during the pandemic. It has rekindled something and I can see a second wedding happening if it all goes Andrew's way." The Duchess of Cambridge is to return to face-to-face engagements tomorrow after a long summer break, Kensington Palace has announced. Kate will visit RAF Bryce Norton in Oxfordshire on Wednesday to meet some of the military personnel and civilians who took place in Operation Pitting. The British operation ran between August 14 and 28 and saw the evacuation of civilians from Afghanistan after the Taliban seized back power in the country. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry will reportedly see the Queen in a private family get-together and are not due to participate in a formal summit with palace advisors, a royal expert has claimed. Speaking to Palace Confidential, royal expert Rebecca English said, "Meeting the family is very different from a summit, which we saw at Sandringham not that long ago, which is a kind of suggestion that they'll be thrashing out family issues. I'm told if they do come and visit, it'll be in a private capacity and very much will remain in that vein." The Queen is mourning the loss of a close family friend and widower of her cousin. The Queen is mourning the death of Sir Timothy Coleman, who died last week aged 91. Sir Timothy, a British businessman part of the world-renowned Coleman mustard family, was believed to be a close friend of Her Majesty and a frequent guest at her home in Norfolk, where he was based. Sir Timothy, who died on September 9, became related to the Queen through marriage in 1951 when he became the husband of Lady Mary Coleman, born Bowes-Lyon. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry may never be able to escape the intense attention surrounding their lives, a royal commentator has claimed. While the pair departed the firm in order to help protect their privacy, one observer has claimed the Sussexes have jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire since leaving the royal family. Daniela Elsa said the couple find themselves firmly in the crosshairs of photographers. Writing for News Australia, Ms. Elsa said, "There is a certain cruel irony here when you contrast this state of play with the reality that Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, now face, having traded royal working life for peace trademark in the US, far, far away from the long arm of the courtiers and the British press they dislike so intensely." The Queen celebrated yet another smashing equestrian victory on Monday night. The monarch's horse, Fresh Fancy, won his race at Kempton Park, making this year the Royals' most successful racing season in a long time. Following Fresh Fancy's victory on Monday, Her Majesty has reached 30 wins this flat race season. Prince Harry spoke during a military event honoring injured active duty and veteran U.S. military servicemen alongside First Lady Jill Biden. The Duke of Sussex co-hosted the virtual event with Mrs. Biden. The royal was expected to appear in person for the 2021 Warrior Games in Orlando, Florida, but the in-person event was cancelled due to COVID safety concerns. The 36-year-old prince appeared alongside the First Lady, Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin and Ken Fisher, CEO of Fisher House Foundation. Princess Anne attended a historic event at the Tower of London where a barrel of wine was presented to the Fortress Constable. The royal attended the historic ceremony of the Constable TMS Dues event on Monday, which featured the ship's company of HMS Albion. Other notable attendees included Defence Secretary Ben Wallace along with Lord Houghton, Constable of the Tower of London. The ceremony, dating back to the Middle Ages, requires ships which pass through London to pay dues, and in most cases ship companies present a barrel of wine.